Now, earlier, Chef Clem made a delicious prawn chaat for upcoming Eid, but now it's time for dessert. He's going to show us how to make the most beautiful rose and pistachio layered cake. And it starts with Woolies vanilla cake mix, so you don't have to bake it from scratch. Now, over to you, Chef Clem.
It's like baking from scratch, but, you know,
Why are you contradicting me now?
It's because I know what you mean. It's like baking from scratch, but it's like everything's just been sorted out for you. The mise en place.
Okay.
That means like everything's been sorted and done for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
It's kind of like cheating, but not.
Not really.
Not really. Okay.
Still have them covered though.
So, in here we got some eggs. To our eggs, we're gonna add our sugar. So let's talk about how they actually package it. You get your sugar, you get your flour, you get everything, and you can even see on the box, the instructions are all on the side. It's so easy. It's so easy to put together.
Oh, just add 3 large free-range eggs.
Done.
Okay. 200 milliliter milk.
I got my milk right over here. So what I'm gonna do
Okay.
first is I'm gonna cream my eggs and my sugar together.
Okay.
Creaming doesn't mean you add cream. You get that a lot when you write a recipe and say cream your eggs and sugar, and someone says, but you didn't tell me to add cream. Creaming is not an ingredient when you talk about the method. It's literally, you either whisk it until it goes pale and fluffy, or you use a... So I'm gonna use this real quick.
That's what we mean by creaming. So that's your sugar and your 3 eggs in a bowl.
And you see how it changes color?
Yes, absolutely.
You want that. Oil.
180 milliliter of oil. Okay. You mix.
And what I really like is you
so
can kind of...
pleasing to watch.
It is. You can kind of see how it starts to thicken and how it puffs up. And that's part of the creaming method. So now you know. Now you know.
Now we know the technique.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add my flour to that. Just like that.
Okay.
Super easy.
But it doesn't say flour here.
It's a cake mix that actually comes with the...
Oh, okay. Got you.
The bus and me under.
I'm just teasing.
That's the cake mix that comes in the box.
Now we're putting our cake mix.
Yeah, so now I'm adding the milk at the same time.
You know, baking cake can be very intimidating.
Yeah.
For a lot of people and for a number of reasons. Because it's so intricate and very detailed. Like one wrong move, I feel like a cake is gonna come out wrong.
It is kind of true, but it's all about following the instructions. It is a science at the end of the day. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I'm not a very big baker. I don't bake like often, okay? But like once a month, I'll be like, today I'm baking. And then you better be ready, because you're getting cake, you're getting bread, you're getting cookies. I bake like
Muffins.
Cupcakes. Yeah, and then I freeze things, I send things to my neighbors. That's why during lockdown now, I haven't had the opportunity to send it to my neighbors. So I got baked goods stashed everywhere, everywhere right now.
But hopefully they're watching so that they can get the recipe.
That's what I want.
Pistachio.com, and they can do it themselves in the comfort of their own home.
Absolutely. So super easy. That's our cake batter that's come together. You can add more milk gradually just to get the correct texture. But what I want to do is I want to add a little bit of extra flavor. So we are making this like, you can see the Turkish delights on the pistachios on there. I want to add like a little bit of like flavor to it. I'm going to go with a little bit of lemon in there. I got a bit of rose water. You can even add a bit of rose water to this cake batter right now. That get that nice rose water flavor going through, which is the main flavor of Turkish delight. When I was younger, growing up, I never used to like Turkish delight. I was like, what's that smell? What's that taste? Now, good Turkish delight.
Right?
Whoa, absolutely.
I used to think it was too chewy, but now it's literally the perfect kind of treat. I love it.
I love it too.
Do you know where it originated from, lol?
Lol. From Turkey. Absolutely. And I mean, just the passion and intensity at which they make Turkish delight, it's so inspiring, it's so delicious.
Have you seen it with your own eyes?
Well, yes, I've actually eaten like Turkish delight.
Oh, wow.
It is so good. So maybe like after lockdown, that's where I'm gonna be traveling to get some Turkish delight. You know.
I like that.
Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do is pop that into a springform tin, bake it in the oven, and I end up getting my beautiful cake like this. What I want to do...
Okay, so it says heat oven to 170 degrees.
Yeah.
Or 150 with fan function.
With fan function.
Okay.
There we go. So now what I've done is taken it out of the springform tin. I like it. It's a very forgiving recipe. If you get a crack like that, don't worry.
Fine.
It's not the end of the world, because we're going to cover it with a beautiful, beautiful cream. What I do want to do is kind of halve the cake. This is quite a tricky thing because sometimes you start over here and you get a beautiful half line, but then when you end up, it's like down at the bottom.
It's a diagonal line.
Yeah, what I like doing is I like kind of putting the cake forward. I lean down and see where half is, and I put a toothpick over there, and then I do a quarter turn, and I see where half is over there. Put another pick over there. So when I add 4 of my toothpicks, the reason for that is when I...
What?
You'll see, just like that. Cool. That's kind of a very rough, like, how I do it. Then I put my knife above the toothpick, cut a bit over there, move it along, and then over here again, make sure I'm above the toothpick. Again, above the toothpick.
Precision is on point.
And then again, break something, but go above the toothpick. And you kind of just like, you see, it kind of comes together and you end up getting a beautiful half.
As you've mentioned, baking is a science.
It's a science.
Clem, you have taught us a hack in the kitchen.
Okay, now we've cleaned our counter, so our counter's clean. Take out your toothpicks now because you don't want to be biting.
Oh, no.
No. Okay, so we've got some, I'm gonna move this out the way now. Got some cream cheese. We're gonna make a cream cheese frosting for our cake. So to that, we're gonna add a little bit of red or pink food coloring just to get us that rosy color. Rose, you could do, natural coloring, beetroot juice.
Beetroot?
Do it like Mother Nature intended.
In cake?
Smell that.
Oh, this rose water smells divine.
Like it almost comes like with a soundtrack. As soon as you smell it, in your head it's just like, I don't do the music. We've established that. I can't. Okay. It took us somewhere, but it's cool. Keep it going. You're gonna mix it. You're gonna see that color. The color comes through instantly. And as I'm mixing this, I can smell that rose water coming off. I'm gonna add some icing sugar because it gotta be sweet, of course.
This is such a perfect recipe.
It is such an amazing recipe. It's so amazing. So it's got to be, this has to be a sweet icing. So back in the day, it was kind of seen as a sign of wealth to like have everything sweet. Syrups, like sugar. It was just because sugar was so expensive, like back in the day. So you'll find that Turkish food is very sweet. They even do savory dishes with a little dusting of icing sugar. It's just a sign of wealth. And also like to honor your guest. So I'm gonna make sure this is super, super sweet.
For me.
Yeah,
you are honoring me.
For you. But let's talk, I'm gonna fast track. Once you've mixed your icing sugar beautifully together, you're gonna do a layer of icing. You're gonna add your cake, even with that extra crumb, it's fine. Top it again. Take a Turkish delight, put it on the top. Take some pistachios. Pistachios.
Yes.
Put that on top there as well. A little bit of extra lemon zest. Just like that. Quickly, this is the easiest cake you're gonna make. Voila.
And we are finished. The perfect birthday quarantine cake for you to make with your family. Now the recipe can be found on expressoshade.com. Chef Clem, thank you for shedding some light on this awesome recipe.
It's a pleasure.
And showing us very relevant techniques in the kitchen. Thank you.